Awesome. We are live. Hello, everyone. We're just going to wait a little while Facebook picks us up and YouTube picks us up. We are going live using StreamYard. We're using StreamYard. So there's no one on yet, but I'm going to tell you anyway right now if you're going to pop in soon. There is in the comment section a link to StreamYard there. If you're wanting to ask a question during our little chit chat today, you're so welcome to, and we'll answer live. Just click on that StreamYard link and give permission for us to see your question. Okay, so welcome everyone. We've got a few people on now. Welcome. So today I'm here with the lovely Miral. Now Miral is from Hamilton, New Zealand. And yesterday, she messaged me to tell me that she got a job as a solution developer, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations, Miral. We're so excited for you.
Thank you.
And it's only taken you 7 months. That is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 7 months.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. But let's kick it off. Tell us a little bit about your background, education-wise, where you came from, etc.
Of course, I'm from India, and there I've done my bachelor's in IT, and then we got some placements in the university, and I got placed in one of the IT company. So there I worked for almost 9 months, and then one of my friends came here in New Zealand, and he suggested me to came here and just explore some opportunities here. And then, of course, I took a course here in Hamilton and came here in November 2018. And it took me 1 year to finish that course, and then I started looking for a job in IT, of course, but I didn't get one. So then I started working at the gas station for about 4 months, and then I joined Industry Connect, and here I am.
Wow. So did you apply for jobs after you finished your course that you did? How many did you think did you apply for during that time?
Almost 10 or 12, but I didn't get any response, to be honest.
Right. And so here you are working the gas station, but you're wanting to pursue your career goals.
Oh, yeah.
And so how did you come across?
How did you leave that job and start my career in IT? So I just left it. And
yeah, how did you come across Industry Connect?
So when I was studying, we were living in a hostel. So there was a shared kitchen for a single floor. So one day I was cooking, one man just came. He was one of our neighbor, and he started talking about software development and things like that. He was an experienced software developer. Right. So then he came to know that I'm a fresh graduate developer. So then he suggested me to join Industry Connect. I said, okay, what it is and how it works and everything. So he explained everything and just suggested me to visit the website. And then I visited the website, and it was quite good. The website says the success rate is 96%. So I was impressed. Like, if 100 out of 96 people can do it, I can do it as well. So, but that time I checked the fees and everything. So I didn't have money that time. So that's why I have to keep that decision on hold and start working at that gas station. I just gathered some money in 4 months to support myself, to feed myself in this time. And then I left that job and joined Industry Connect. And that's it.
Wow, good on you. You had that vision. You just knew your steps you had to take to get in there.
Yes. I knew I have to get the local experience, otherwise it would not have been possible.
Yeah. And that's a lot of the things, a lot of the cases, even with New Zealand students, New Zealand citizens, that, it's the local experience that employers are looking for, so they know you can basically hit the ground running. Obviously, you'll be onboarded into a position, but it's not going to take like someone sitting beside you, do this, do that. So yeah, it's a local experience, which is such a valuable thing to have as well.
That is the reason.
What was that, Miral?
There is no spoon feeding here in the companies.
No, no spoon feeding. That's so true. They haven't got time to spoon feed, have they? They haven't got time. You got to be working.
Yeah, everyone is busy. So
Yeah. So tell us, how did you? So you decided to join Industry Connect. How did you find learning remotely via our live Zoom sessions? How did you find that? Some people they stop and think about it, but from our thing, nothing changes. You still get the same stuff. How did you find it personally?
Even it's better when it's online. You get to know each other. You can see each other. You can share your screens if you are stuck, and you can show your errors to your tutors or mentors, whatever you want, and you can do everything basically that you can do live. So for me, it was no difference, and it was even better, I thought, because many times there was time that I shared my screen and explained things to my co-interns, my tutors, and tutors explained to me as well that this things goes like this and that. So it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Well, that's quite interesting too, because in a normal classroom, I'm sure you wouldn't get all that. Like, you wouldn't see a tutor going around to every single person looking at their code or whatever, so they could help them understand what maybe is why it's not working or something.
Yeah.
So did you get, obviously you got a lot of help in that sense. How did you moved over after you finished the 6 weeks, the job ready program? You did the software developer. Everyone chooses a software developer. You did the software developer, and then you moved over to the internship with MVP Studio.
Yes.
Tell us about that. What was your experience? What kind of things really kind of like you grabbed onto? Tell us a little bit about your journey through that internship side.
So in first 6 weeks, I got to learn about this React and MVC, .NET Code and everything. So when you start your internship, you immediately got to work on those technologies, and you get real-time projects to use those technologies. So that's, I think, fantastic, because if you are practicing by yourself, you don't get the real-time projects to work on, and you don't know that how in big projects the things actually works all together, and how they manage their entire system, because in the real time the project is huge than what we practice on our Visual Studio. That there's a small project, but so I think for me it was a great experience, because I get to know about so many things, how actually the huge project works, how the manager manage everything, and how the error handling happens. So it was great.
Yeah. And so you learnt that agile methodology throughout the internship, which most companies use globally. Yeah. So did you do some of the workshops that they have in the internship?
Yeah. So I think MVP and Industry Connect is all about what you need to get a career in IT. So you need local experience, you need technical skills, you have to work on your communication skills, you have to work on your CV. So they do everything what you need. So they train you to improve your communication skills. They work on your CV, on your cover letter. They work on your attitude as well, and confidence moreover. So for me, I was so shy, so shy.
Were you really?
Yeah,
Were you
but
really shy?
after so many sessions, I feel like confident, and then I was able to talk to the people that I don't know. Yeah. So for me, it was a lot of improvements.
Wow, because that's really interesting, because I wouldn't take you as being shy. I wouldn't take you as being a shy person. Not now.
I was. Yeah, people can't believe it, but yeah.
Yeah. So those of you that are watching, there's a lot of different workshops.
Yes.
When you go over to the internship, there's workshops as well for you to join into. Things like building your confidence through like Team V, employability, CV writing, cover letter writing, and so many more little workshops that help build you into what we call a total package, not just technical skills, but also the employable skills that, a lot of employers want. Can you communicate? How do you work in a team? All that kind of stuff. We help you within the internship and workshop modules. Okay, so that's also
about IT career, but you guys have the session on the life skills as well. So when you're depressed or you find demotivated, discouraged, you can just attend the session and you will, it can boost your confidence. It can motivate you to push yourself. It was great.
Yeah, those life skills sessions are really, really good. Yeah, they're run by Reshma, who is a coach as well. So yeah, she runs them. They're really, really amazing. Actually, going on to that kind of like that side of things, you shared before we came on, Miral, as you were going through the journey, because this is a process, everyone. It's not like, university and coming out with something. It's a process of building upon what you've got and honing and refining what you've got and building you. Okay. So it is a journey and it is a process. And sometimes you're going to realize a few things that come up for you. Miral, you did share about something that came up for you during this journey. Can you share that with us?
About the interviews.
And also about whether you were like a little bit depressed about things.
Oh, yes, because it's been almost 7 months is not a small time, of course. But when I think it was 5 to 6 months, I was depressed that I can't do it because it's been 6 months and I was not getting a response. So everyone around me started to, motivate me like that. Please don't give up and push yourself, work hard. And Clovis, one of my tutor, was one of them. So he was like a backbone. So whenever I need him, he was there, right there, helping me, supporting me, and believing in me, most importantly. So yeah, that I find, it was great to work with him, to talk with him.
He's amazing. He's amazing. He's got a heart for people, and that's just, all our tutors. They're in the industry, so they understand what people go through. They understand the hurdles that you have to overcome. So with that understanding, they have a heart for the students, the participants as well. That's awesome. Yeah, and tell us about your interview. Everyone, get this. Miral's interview. So the job she's got, right, a solution developer. She actually went through 5 rounds of interviews. Tell us about that. What were they? How did you feel? Were they all done on Zoom? Tell us.
It was not easy, of course, and it was not hard either because you prepare yourself first and then you go for interview. It was 5 rounds and it was 2 months. I know it's hard to believe. It was 2 months that took this 5 rounds to go through, and the first round was a video interview, one-way video interview. I have to record myself and I have to send them the answers. And then after a week or so, they replied to me that saying they want to have the interview on site. So I have to visit Auckland and I have to give an interview. So there were 2 interviewers who interviewed me. So first it was just like an introduction. First part was, and then they take on the technical side and they ask about the technical things. So honestly, I knew 80% of the answers. Not so. Still, they give me a chance to proceed to the next step because I think what company is looking for you is your learning attitude. So everyone doesn't know everything. So it's okay.
That is a good point.
Yeah. So it's okay if you don't know everything, but show them that you can learn, and show them that what you know is you know fully. You don't keep the gaps in between your knowledge. So let's say you have the MVC knowledge, so do it fully. If they ask anything on MVC, you should know about MVC. So that is, I think, important, because company want to say that if you learn something, just go deep and just crack it.
Fantastic. And so what was the fourth and then fifth interview?
Third was a technical taste. It was, of course, it was there in Auckland, but Auckland got locked down, and then that time then they managed to do it online. So it was for 3 hours, that technical taste. So one of the lead from the company, that he stayed there on video call, and he gave me an exercise to do. So I was coding and he was keeping an eye on me. So after almost 2.5 hours, he asked me about the question on that exercise. So what I did and why I did, and what if I do like that, and where will my code stuck if that kind of situation happens, and everything like that.
Wow.
And then, yeah, that time also I didn't know everything, but I think he has seen that I can do things if I get a chance. So
Yes.
he allowed me to proceed to the next step. And then that lead manager with 23 years of experience in the same company, then he come and just have a chat with me, saying what am I, like who am I and where I came from and what am I doing right now. And it was kind of HR round. And then the HR called me regarding the salary negotiation. So this was the process, and at the end then they finally sent me an offer.
Wow. Well done. You kept on going. That's amazing. 5 rounds. I think the most I've ever been through is 2. No, 3.
But it's good if you have more rounds. You know them, that what they're gonna ask.
Yeah, and you get comfortable with
Comfortable.
knowing your confidence and everything, because you've been there 3 rounds and now round 4. That's amazing. So what would you say, Miral, would be, if I asked you, what would you say would be some highlights during this whole process that you've gone through over 7 months? What would be some highlights for you?
For me, I would say don't stop your learning process. Whatever it takes, and give it a go, and it's gonna work for you. Because when you stop learning, everything's gonna stop for you. Because when you are in the interview, the interviewers immediately know where is your learning process, if your learning process is going on or it's stopped.
Yeah.
They are experienced, so they can see it from your chat only, that are you currently learning or you have stopped learning. So for me, stop your learning process and work on your technical skills, of course.
Yes. Yeah. Fantastic. Awesome. Anything else you want to share with everyone, or any other tips that you want to give anyone?
So if you get an interview, just research the company and then go for interview. It's very impressive for them when you know everything about the company. So also see, you want to work on your technical skills. You want to work on your communication, confidence, your CV, cover letter. So I think Industry Connect is the perfect package. So I know it's hard to initially start that over, but once you start it, you will not regret your decision at all. So that's all for me.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing about your journey. We're so excited for you. When do you start? Because you've got to move to Auckland, don't you?
Yes. I get to find a house and move to Auckland from 6th of April.
Wow. So you got a little bit of time, but like you just said, you've got to find a house and then move and la la la. Well, all the best with finding a house, the best house that you can get, you and your friend, and starting your new journey in your career. That's so amazing. Congratulations, Miral.
Thank you, Gala.
So anyone that's watching, our next intake, if you're interested in wanting to know more, please register on our website. and one of the team will be in touch with you. I'll also put the website link in the comments later. Our next intake starts on the 29th of March. That's the 29th of March. So it's just around the corner. I think it's one more week. Yes, 10 days. 10 days, everyone. So, yeah, jump on the website, register. If you've already registered before, just flick us an email at info@industryconnect.org and one of the team will give you a call. Congratulations again, Miral. Thank you so much for your time today. And we wish you all the best. Keep in touch. You're part of the Industry Connect family and MVP Studio family. So we're always here for you. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. See you, everyone. Bye.